Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and for our Mexican Hispanic community. Gracias. But today we have a special guest, Psyche.
Extra special.
Welcome.
No,
Extra Mexican.
Extra Mexican, bro. You keep
I'm only half.
Reppin' for my city, Dallas, this gon' be that Lucas show. Now I'm blowing up like the whole squad to let bazookas go. In this world, it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. Flying out to handle business, catch me out in Maryland. If you ever picked me up when I was down, you bro for life.
You were telling us how your mom is white, right?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
is. That's crazy because like everyone that's Mexican, like fully Mexican, they think I'm white, and then everyone that's white thinks I'm fully Mexican.
Nah, you're stupid.
So
Bro.
That's like the opposite today.
Bro, you're like stuck in between, you know? You're stuck in between.
Bro, it's tough out here.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Bro, you look like a cholo. What you mean?
You know what? You know what I've heard a lot of people say about that, like about how like Asians here that are Americanized, like over there when they go to like let's say Japan, they're Japanese. Like if they were raised here in Japan, they're not really.
They're not like pure.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they're not pure Japanese,
Yeah.
and over here they're not fully American. You know,
That ass,
And
right?
it's like they're just stuck in between at the end of the day.
Let's go. But man, welcome
Yeah.
aboard, man. We have great content we're gonna produce from this. Make sure that you guys follow Psyche. We actually went to one of your concerts.
Yes.
It was a little far back. That's how we first were introduced to you. We saw you, and then the crowd was bumping. You even rushed out to the crowd, and you was bumping with the
Yeah.
crowd,
Mosh pitting
bro.
it.
And you were
That's
just
the first time we met, right? Like us.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know, after you were just opening, right? And then after you were done with your set, you left, right? Everyone else did too, bro. That was a crazy experience to be a part of.
I stayed for a little bit, but
They came back though. Nah, but it was a great seeing you perform, and that's actually what I wanted to see. You said that you wanted to play Legendary, right?
yes.
Let's get it. You ready?
I want to choose this one because like this is something like I feel like I'm gonna perform one day whenever I have a bigger core fan base.
Let's go. This is gonna always be in your mind.
Yeah, this one is like I just feel like something that means something deeper to me. So pause.
Let's go. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, can we turn it up just a little bit more? Look. Back then, I had a motherfucking dream to get this paper and get my brother out the streets. And after that, I'ma buy my girl a crib, dog. And I don't give a fuck who stand up in my way, okay. I'ma sell out every stage, I'ma tour around the world. I'ma get a couple mil off this rap shit for real. That's some shit I do believe, that's some shit you couldn't see. I'm Naruto in the streets, I'ma fight till I'm legendary.
Let's
Bitch, I'm
go.
feeling legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary. Bitch, I'm feeling legendary.
Yo.
Yeah, let's
Legendary.
go.
Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. Legendary.
Hold on.
Bitch, I'm feeling legendary.
Wait until the beat drop.
Bitch, I'm feeling like I'm on top of the world and you can't tell me shit. Cause all these nights I've been working is soon to pay off. So fuck a day job, I'm dodging suit and ties. I'm gonna make my dreams come true whether you believe or not, bitch.
not.
Don't try to force me in that mold that you built for me.
Yeah.
I'm building dreams, I do it all while staying true to me. So I ain't
True.
playing by your rules cause I'm trying to rule the world. But by following your influence, I know I never will. I gotta
Nope.
play the game like I made the game. So when I'm drafted in this rap shit, just know I'm going major, man. And I ain't
Major.
stopping even if my best friend's name's Jermaine Cole. I'll stay progressive like my name's Flo. And I'ma blow like I'm TNT. Ain't no one in this life ever gonna tell me who I'm finna be. Cause I'm a star, how could you tell me that I'm not? Check the accolades, dog, I'm feeling fucking legendary.
Let's go.
Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. Woo. Legendary. Yeah, that's legendary.
Hell yeah.
That shit's
shit's
dope,
fire,
bro.
bro.
Dead ass, man.
I love that song. That brought me energy.
Dead
Let's go. We're gonna
ass.
start with that, man.
A lot was said in that
Damn, bro.
that song for sure.
Set in stone. Damn,
Put it
bro.
out there.
Yo.
No, Brian, that's a great energy, bro. That song, you're definitely gonna. It's one of those songs that I can see it if you play it in a crowd, especially in a big crowd.
Yeah.
It's gonna go off, bro.
And that's the song that got you in the crowd that
So we gotta
one
speak
time.
into existence. You
I've
gotta-
actually not performed that
No
yet.
way.
But okay, so look, I have my show coming up on the 21st,
Okay.
and low key, like I was trying to figure out my set.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna put that in because I don't think it would it wouldn't be a song. Well, I don't want to say sell well,
Yeah.
but low key,
Now you're
know.
doubting
You
yourself.
should, bro. You
I can
should.
see it now.
I can see it.
Honestly, bro, sometimes you don't even know the songs that might pop off or not. You know,
Yeah, that's so
like,
true.
A lot of artists that I've seen interviews of, like even famous artists, is like some of the songs that I never knew were gonna blow up or make me blow up were the ones that at least
Oh,
expected,
dude,
you know.
yeah.
So I mean, it could happen with this one, bro. You haven't
Facts.
performed it, and this might be the one that
That the crowd gravitates to.
gravitates to.
What the fuck?
Bro, that shit was dope, bro. That ass.
Well, where were you born and raised, bro? Here in Dallas?
Do I need these headphones on?
You don't.
Nah,
you
you
don't.
can
You
take
don't.
that shit out.
Okay,
Yeah.
just for aesthetics. Y'all
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's for aesthetic.
Oh, wow, that's
Well,
a
we used
huge
to. I'll wear
thing.
headphones, but I kind of didn't like it because.
I just have to because I'm
I
dead
hear
here.
myself. I don't like hearing myself.
I got you.
But yeah, you grew up in Dallas, or
So I was born in Corsicana, and then I moved to Dallas whenever I was 5, and
Oh,
I've just
okay,
been
gotcha.
like here ever since. But you know, I technically say I'm from Dallas, from here.
Corsicana.
But y'all know where that's at?
Yeah.
Corsicana?
Yeah. That's like by Houston, right?
no, isn't that Corpus Christi, bro?
No, it's like
Oh,
an hour
yeah,
away.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
This dude right here.
Wait, what
Corsi-
happened?
he thinks he was thinking of Corpus Christi.
that ass, right?
Because Corsicana is not by Houston, right? I don't even know.
No, it's
Corsi-
only an hour like south.
Yeah, south, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm tripping.
Damn.
Yeah,
Have you been to Austin?
Yeah, I've been to Austin.
Bro,
I'm not.
it's dope. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's
Or you don't like it?
I mean, I don't know. I think I just haven't been out there with the right people.
Oh.
And like maybe I just didn't know what to do because I like the few times I have been, I just hit the skate park out there and just
Oh,
didn't
shit.
know what the fuck to do after that.
Big skater?
Huh?
Big skater?
Big skater?
Yeah, like do you skate a lot?
Yeah, dude. I started whenever I was 12, and my original dream was to go pro in skateboarding, and I got really good. I got sponsored, but then I just kind of like,
Damn, okay, Tony Hawk.
yo.
That's
That's the only skater everyone knows.
Yeah, I know, right? That's such a fucking
What you
casual
mean?
ass fan.
He has
bro.
a whole fucking video game.
Bro got a Supreme board
obviously.
talking about.
Exactly.
It's actually his. Bandwagon that pose ass.
You caught me. Damn. Boys, you got him. Nah, for real.
Oh, man.
I still remember playing with the tech decks, you know, growing up and shit, bro.
I was
And
so trash.
that
at
ass.
those.
You
Tech
didn't
deck?
like that shit?
Oh,
Damn.
the good skaters were bad at that, and the ones that didn't skate were good at that.
Exactly, bro. I was out here fucking being Tony Hawk in that bitch, bro.
Bro, I see people hitting like tray flips and grind and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dead ass, man. And you know what? They're still selling out, bro. Like
Really?
these kids fuck with them a lot still. Man, I remember in elementary school, they would give that shit out as a present, as a gift. Like if you did good in school or got a star, for us, it was a tech deck with our Mexican ass high schools. I mean, elementary schools.
How old are y'all?
25.
26.
24.
Okay.
You're
So
what,
we
20?
we technically grew up in like the same.
How old
Yeah,
are you?
Era.
I'm
20.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22. No, yeah, man. We kind of grew up in the same era. I mean, well, what are your influences, musical influences? Because like it changes for a lot of people
Yeah.
depending on their ages, bro. Now that I'm interviewing a lot of people from different ages, it changes a lot.
That
But
ass.
who
I
were
didn't think of that. You're right. Yeah.
who were big people that influenced you growing up? in
Bryson
high school?
Tiller. Mac Miller.
Nah, those were ours.
I
Those
know,
were
right?
ours, bro.
I'm saying mine.
Is that a racist joke? No. Sometimes at work I just be saying, I just be saying that shit sometimes. And people are like, yo, like, did I-
What you
How does this
mean?
affect
them
LeBron's
uncomfortable.
legacy? That's mine. Every time I say that, bro, people, like it's so random. Like at work, like they start having a deep ass conversation.
Damn,
I'm
Rudy
like,
Valdez.
I'm like, the question is, how does this affect LeBron's legacy? And they're like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Like you're so annoying with that shit.
Sexual.
Yeah, I'm a
Bronsexual.
bronsexual, bro. I'm with it, bro. All day long.
Damn, bro. Too bad they're never gonna win shit again.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Damn.
I don't even watch sports.
You don't watch sports?
I don't.
No, hey, bro. I did see that you're into drifting though. That's what's up. Are you into cars and stuff?
Is this in my face? My bad. I don't know if that's in my
No,
face.
you're
I
straight,
think
bro. You good.
Okay. Yeah, so the way it started, me and my homie were in, I think, middle school. No, we were just going into high school. And then we'd play, I think, Midnight Club after
Hey,
school.
classic.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this with
Bro,
Valentine's
okay.
Day.
Rockstar,
So look.
sponsor us.
Look, no, facts. Okay, so I had this homie. I would always go to his crib.
Mhm.
His grandma had the fridge. I don't know if we all had that one fridge or that one friend, like, where they're just packed up with fucking snacks.
Oh, bro,
Damn,
yeah.
bro, for real.
Bro, so he was the homie. I went to his crib. his fridge was full of root beer, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, like,
Everything.
so much shit.
Damn, bro.
And then so we get hot Cheetos, we get root beer, and then we go upstairs into like his little den area.
Yeah.
And then we just play video games
Let's go.
all afternoon.
That was a
Nice.
life.
And so that evolved into us playing Midnight Club, and then we'd race each other and stuff. And then as soon as we turned like 15, we started having interest in like drifting and stuff. So we got our first job at a car wash. And then we saved up. We bought our first cars. I bought a Toyota MR2 1985. It was a piece of shit. It was like $750. And then starting at 15 years old, we go around the neighborhood and we just fucking pull our e-brakes and just go crazy. And then so as time went on, I think like once I turned like 17, I'd already owned like 20 something cars. I was buying them, drifting them, and then flipping them.
Yeah.
And then so I like that's how the drifting thing started.
From a
And then
cheap ass
What's been your
car.
favorite car that you've owned? Shit, 20. How many cars?
20 something cars.
Damn, bro.
So, damn, that's a hard question though, because I've owned 2 MR2s, I've owned I think 3 240s, owned 2 RX-7 FCs, owned a Honda CRX.
Nice.
I've owned a lot more. I've owned an MK2 Supra.
Ooh,
Ooh,
the OG.
Damn. Honestly, I would say my 240, like the video that I have on my Instagram drifting.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, but I own a 350Z also. That was a good drift car.
My friend is restoring right now a 240. But he has top tier equipment for that car, like everything in his garage. He just hasn't built it because he doesn't have time because he works for a body shop for Tesla.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But he knows. I'll probably send him the clip because I tell him every day, bro, you got to finish that fucking car because
Dude.
I've been wanting to record a video of the finished product, but he takes his sweet time with it. But
Dude.
but that 240s are
240s
clean.
are so beautiful to drift because like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like whenever you drift a few cars, you kind of get an understanding of them. But the weight of them feels really good. They're super easy cars to drift. But then once I bought my 350 after my 240, it was like a 240 the way it drifts, but it has more power, so you're able to drift going slower.
Yeah.
And so it's such a beautiful
Damn,
car
bro.
to drift. But I would say
racing in real life.
the
Goddamn.
240 SX, my S13 was my favorite drift car. Like I've crashed in that car.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I've
There's
had
one
sex
time-
in that car.
there was this one time I was drifting and my throttle cable got stuck.
Oh shit!
So I crashed into a wall. Well, I barely tapped it because I let my foot off and I was hitting the brake, but it was still
There you
going.
go, still going.
So I had to push the clutch in and just hold down the clutch and hit the brake and throw the e-brake up.
Oh,
and it
right.
just barely like hit the wall.
Damn.
So it wasn't bad. But no, I would say the 240. It was my. But I also owned like this wide body MR2, which was pretty dope.
What's your dream car then?
Oh shit! So honestly, I have like a garage that I want.
This guy said,
And I
"I'm on."
have a few cars that I want. I want to have a fully built. No, not fully. I think.
What you mean fully built? You want half-ass built?
Well,
No,
so
you know what's
like-
funny? When you say, I was like, that's how I know you're a true car guy, because no true car guy wants just one car, bro. They always
Dude.
have like, let me
couple
tell
of
you
them.
my top 5. 'cause-
For Mondays, I'll take this car.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I did my first engine swap when I was 17 in my backyard.
Damn.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
Damn.
I had a whole like thing before music.
Yeah.
It was like a whole different life.
Damn,
Hey,
bro.
bro, but with this music, it brings all the money that you need to.
Yes. And so that's why I got out of cars. Because 3 years ago, I sold probably my most favorite car that I've owned. I know you asked me which one was like my favorite. My favorite one was probably it was a tie between my MR2 and my 240.
Okay.
But I sold that car
Damn.
and it hurt to let that one go. I don't know. You developed like this weird connection with your car.
Yeah. Especially whenever you build it up.
Yeah, and when you do a whole engine swap, and it was my first engine
Damn.
swap, so like I had to learn everything by myself.
Right.
Because I asked my stepdad to help me, but he ended up taking too long, so I just
He said, "Fuck
I
yo,
moved
shit."
it to my mom's backyard, and
Yeah.
I just dropped the engine out, and I just figured it out.
Damn,
But
bro.
I built that connection, so I let it go because I think like 3 years ago, because I was like, I'm gonna go all in on this music, and I don't know how long it's gonna take, but one day I'm gonna have so much fucking money from this music. I'm gonna buy every car I ever dreamed of. So it was like
Let's
letting go was
go.
like that sacrifice. Of
Right,
like,
there
I'm
we go.
fully diving into this.
You know,
yeah.
and you know who? There's not a lot of artists that are especially in hip hop or any type of like music industry that are really tapped in with cars too as well. I think there's a few I would say maybe Wiz Khalifa. It has a car collection, a good car collection.
I seen
But-
Tyler Creators recently. His was dope.
Tyler,
The
His was
BMWs
like,
and stuff.
yeah, BMWs, but most of them are like they don't really work in their cars.
Exactly.
You know, like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Like
Yeah.
that's something I feel like once I make it bigger and I have like the money for cars, I'm actually gonna work on them myself
yeah.
because I already have like I know how to work on cars.
Bro, my dream car's well, not my dream car, but my favorite car is a Subaru STI, Bug Eye, the 2002.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I used to love
those
that.
are like
car.
you could get one. Like,
I can
soon.
definitely get one, but I just don't trust myself to get one because I'm too
I got you.
immature to
wow,
not go
yeah.
slow on that car. I already owned one. I owned a 07 Subaru STI.
How much does it go
and
for?
I wrecked it
Like,
within
6K?
a month. Huh?
Oh goddamn.
Yeah, I wrecked it within a month, bro, from just racing. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I was young too. I had it when I was only 17. So I was immature, and I'm like, I'm not mature enough to have this car yet. So I just
Too much
ended up
power
selling
right
it.
now.
Yeah. So I love a Jeep too. I have the Jeep truck that was out there. That's mine.
Yeah.
But
Oh my bad.
Oh, they didn't
My
steal
bad,
that shit
boy.
last night?
huh?
They didn't steal that shit last night?
Nah, bro, I was worried.
There was a shady ass motherfucker that where we parked that was just staring the shit out of his car. I don't know if he liked it or he wanted it.
Is it like a newer
Just
one?
don't
Or
know.
what?
Yeah, it's a 2021.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. That Renaissance podcast money coming
I
in.
know, right? It's the hard work, bro.
Facts.
I know.
Business card.
It's a business experience.
Exactly, man.
No, but tell us a little bit about outside of your clothing brand.
Yeah.
I see that you have a clothing brand, bro, and it's not a nice. I think you've dropped I fuck with it was a sweater, right? That you have or hoodie.
I've done a few drops, but like,
The
I
one
only-
that you
I only
have
have
on your
one
right now on
posted.
your.
yeah, so that was a very impulsive idea, and I just dropped that quick. But
No, it's not that one. I don't think it's that one. Wait, you have it on your profile, no?
yeah, it's actually
that-
in the bio.
In the bio, in the bio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Outsider Kids. Where does the name come from?
So, okay,
Were you an outsider kid all the time growing
yeah.
up?
So like that kind of has its whole thing like before music. So I try to start. So I've always been a person that like has a lot of ideas. I have mad ADHD, and I just have so much fucking ideas that come into
Mad
my mind.
ADHD.
And so I remember being 12 whenever I first started skating. I was like, I want to start a skate team. Like before I even was good at skating, I want to start a clothing company. Like all these things I want to do.
Nice.
So I actually did all my design. So I designed everything myself.
Yeah.
I designed on Photoshop and Illustrator. But
Let's go.
Yeah, see, that's the one I'm talking about.
yeah, that 1-800
that
one that I dropped. Yeah. So
Damn, that whole clean, bro.
Yeah, I like
That
color.
ass with the fucking yellow and blue.
I appreciate that.
That
I love
colorway.
I love that color
ass.
scheme, bro. Anything navy blue, I fuck with, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my favorite color.
Not pink, bro. Why not?
I just like that color, bro. It's my favorite
I
color.
felt that. But yeah, so I just had a lot of ideas as a kid, and then I designed everything in paint first. Like I would design like flyers, like guys, look, we're gonna become a skate team, we're gonna make it big. Everyone thought I was fucking whack. Like actually, because they were all like 3 years older than me, and they would in a sense like bully me.
Yeah.
Damn.
You were the
Like,
young kid that.
Yeah, I was a young kid that always dreamed like of something bigger.
Right.
And like I don't know, they were just negative, but you know, we all go through our own thing. So I
Facts.
understand now that I'm older. But yeah, I always had ideas, I always had big dreams. And so I would like design my first pieces of clothing in paint.
Yeah.
And then I would go to Walmart and get the iron-on shit, and I would iron
Yeah.
on to blank shirts.
No way.
Hey.
And then so I started like 10 different clothing brands, probably more. Like, and then one of my homies who I grew up with, who I was really close, he was like, "Bro, just stop. Like, you keep doing so much shit. Just do one thing." And then
Nah, don't listen to him.
yeah, because I feel like you need to try a lot of shit to figure out
Yeah.
what you really want. And then so whenever I was 15 years old, I had a homie named Kevin. He owned SIF Clothing, which was popping in Richardson. It was popping in Dallas for a little bit at the time when he started it. He taught me how to screen print. And so he gave me my very first screen. And so I just started printing t-shirts in my bedroom whenever I was 15 years old. And I was learning Photoshop around the time. And so it really just started with me like being alone in my bedroom, printing a lot of different ideas that I had.
Damn, yo, ADHD, bro.
Nah,
Going
facts.
crazy. That
And
ass,
then-
bro.
I got the name whenever I was 15 because I was like, this is something that just really resonates with me. I felt like I never really fit in.
Right.
Kind of like how we were talking about my whole race thing. I remember going into like Mexican barbershops
yeah.
and like, fuck, I don't know Spanish. And like,
Yeah.
they're over here
No
like,
sabes español.
Yo hablo poquito, yo entiendes más. ¿Entiendes or entiendo?
nice.
Entiendo, man.
No,
Bro,
no,
you,
yeah.
you don't even know Spanish. That
Yeah,
no,
I'm really just trying to
no, he's trying to. Bro, he does not know Spanish. Bro. He knows how to speak it, but he doesn't speak it properly, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know how to roll his R's. Do you know how to roll your R's?
Yeah, rojo.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it doesn't
little
matter.
bit,
Say
bro.
something.
Little bit.
Puerto Rico.
Perro.
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 That's how you say it like him, bro.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Bro, that us, bro. Us being Mexicans without not being able to roll our R's. Or, well, you do it better than me for sure. But like,
Bro, I don't even know Spanish like that, though. You know Spanish, so at least you have more of like a.
you know, and you know what? They always be making fun
that's
of.
debatable, bro.
They always be making fun of Mexicans that don't know Spanish because it
That's
really
so
is
true.
kind of like, you know what?
Yeah,
Why
facts.
not? You know,
And then so I've never felt like. Well, it's weird though, because I always felt like I fit more into the Mexican community.
that as
Well,
right.
not necessarily. I don't know if it's the Mexican community or like. Okay, let me brain dump real quick. So like my white family, I never fit in with them.
Yeah, because you're half white, man.
Yeah, but it just felt weird being around.
You
Like,
you don't like
I love
your
everyone.
Karen, your aunt Karen.
Cancel. No, fine.
Tia Karen.
What's wrong with aunt Karen, bro?
No, I don't know. I just never feel like I fit in with like. Even in school, like I never really felt like I fit in like with the white kids. Or like
yeah, they're shooters, bro.
That's a wild boy right there.
This is like this conversation right now is like we come from an era where canceling
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
a thing.
right.
Yeah,
So
no,
like
right.
this is the pre-cancel era coming out.
Hey, no, but I understand because, like, you know what, your other side has great food. I see where you're going.
No, I do. The Mexican side has great food. No, yeah, I get what he's saying though, because like, even though we're Hispanic, I think our culture is more Americanized. Or, like, we grew up with the American culture, so like what we love, it's all American, like hip hop, everything. We're all influenced by that. So like when,
Yeah.
especially when white or black people would say that, like when Hispanics like the same shit they like, it's like, just because we're brown skin color, or it doesn't mean we're not gonna fuck with what you fuck with. We grew up the same way you did, so it's like at the end of the day, we're all like the same shit. We just have different skin color, bro. And I think that's why it's kind of not hard to fit in, but it's kind of it's hard for us to fit in because we don't fit in with the Mexican side. But
I know what you mean.
But we
Yeah.
fit in with the people that are not our skin color.
Exactly.
You know?
The first generation,
Yeah.
second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that wow. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, that's
We really are first generation
Yeah.
Hispanics. Like that's
Second
you know,
generation, no.
well,
First
from-
would be
Oh,
you're
for-
born here, no?
first generation would be, yeah, but I mean, even though I wasn't born here, I was raised
You were
over
raised
here.
here, yeah.
So I'm definitely first generation,
First, yeah.
regardless. I do try to learn my
say you're
Spanish.
white, Alan.
I know, right? But you know what? I feel like reading a book in Spanish or listening to music in Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, put some Bad Bunny on. You know,
Right.
you're gonna catch a couple of phrases. So whenever you meet a Latina, bro, just
Bebecita.
I know, right?
Shit.
You just talk like Bad Bunny.
and that's interesting. That's also like kind of why like I feel like Outsider Kids resonates with me a lot is because
Yeah.
I don't necessarily fit in with white culture and I don't fit in with Mexican culture.
Mhm.
I kind of resonate more with I don't know, I've always just kind of labeled I'm a skateboarder and I make music. Skateboarding was the first culture that I felt like I actually fit in
Yeah.
because it was black people listening to rock music.
Mhm.
It was white people, but they weren't like not, I don't know, like
Country?
not country. They weren't country. Well, some of them actually kind of were.
Damn.
But I think skateboarding brought everyone
Yeah,
together.
skateboarding is
Yeah.
one sport where like all races
Yes.
combine, and like there's no
Yeah.
You don't even think
there's
about
no
it like
specific thing in skateboarding.
Exactly. And bro, like it might sound weird,
Mhm.
but like there was even like 20-year-olds hanging out with like 12-year-olds.
I
Yeah.
feel you.
But that's just kind of like how the skateboarding community is. It's like all ages, races. It doesn't
that's
matter.
A few communities that started a while back pre-internet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, facts.
So the skating culture is huge. I think it still has a lot of influence on
Dude,
our
does.
youth.
It does. Dude, that like, and that's why like kind of I leaned into the Outsider Kids thing because I've always felt like an outsider. And then skating is a culture that I I don't feel like if it's weird because like I don't feel like I'm white or I'm Mexican. I feel like I am a skateboarder who.
But the more you see it too, though, let's look at Supreme. You know, not the Supreme that is today, because it's a little bit different. But back in the day, bro, you look at what they were releasing, dropping, and it's pretty consistent with what they were dropping, what they're dropping today. So the skating culture with the long shirts, with the baggy pants, that's the norm today. Straight up. And I got to give props to that, because I'm telling you, I'm wearing Fear of God right now. But they also have a lot of but they also have a lot of of shit that's come from and originated from skating culture. Right. So,
dude, I feel like, and also whenever I got known for a while in Dallas for doing pop-ups. So, Outsider Kids went through so many different things. I was doing pop-ups for a while, and then it got so big where I threw a few shows and we did some house parties.
Let's go.
But
Party Animal Psyche.
Shit.
I know, right?
Well, where was I going with that?
Well, I was gonna ask you, because you were doing pop-ups. Have you heard of Daydream Media?
Of course.
Right?
Fuck you, guys. Not like no, dude, I love everyone at Daydream. Daydream has I love Daydream so much. They're such genuine people. Because yes, I make music and all that, but I'm not. I don't feel like I'm a rapper either. I fuck with a genuine person first, before like the craft, and then Kai's, and then just the whole Daydream Media in general. Like they're all, and even y'all, bro. Like it's just genuine people, and I fuck with that way more than just like, oh, like you have something to offer. Like,
and I'll tell you, have they ever tried to get into you for acting too as well? Have they ever tried to get you act? Yeah, because they do a lot of production, like movies and all that.
Dude, so oh my god.
Or have you ever tried like getting into acting too?
Send me a role.
Yeah, so they actually had this like thing for this short film, like a casting thing. Yeah. And they hosted it at I think it was like KD Studio or whatever.
Yeah.
I went in to go like audition.
Yeah.
I was the only one that did not bring a monologue.
Oh my god!
Because I just didn't. I read the thing, but I didn't like know what a monologue was. So I was the only one that showed up, like literally just not knowing what the fuck to do, and it was terrible. But
is that what you said? Fuck you, Kai?
No, because they call you guys are homies, so like we joke around.
I love those guys. He actually grew up with them without even knowing, because they all went to the same school.
Oh, you were Irving?
Yeah, Irving. MacArthur High School.
I lived in Irving for a little bit.
Oh, nice, man. Daniel?
Yes, fuck yeah, I know Daniel.
So I'll tell you this much about Daniel. He has not changed a bit. As in like his personality and his basically work ethic and his passions. Right. Maybe his haircuts and all that. That definitely has changed. Yeah, but like I'm talking about like the foundation. It's always been consistently him. And that's what I think you're right. Daydream Media is a group of individuals that just are amazing with who they are as individuals. Yeah. And once artists see that, like yourself, man, those videos are going to come out even better. You're going to have that passion to do better with them.
Suck your dick already.
Shout out to Daydream, bro.
Nah, shout out to Daydream for real.
Badass, man.
Shout out to Daydream.
Except Kai, nah. I love that guy too, man. He's funny, bro. The podcast we had with them was great. We just started talking about movies.
Oh, yeah.
When did y'all have a podcast with them? I didn't see it.
Oh, it was a while back. It was like pre-babies. Or
pre-babies for sure.
It was like 2 weeks in. Yeah, like whenever they were just born. So, and that's what we wanted to talk about too. Like, we are just killing it right now. Now that the babies are, a little bit older, now that we have the foundation of being a dad already established, so we're just pumping this shit out, bro. It's crazy.
Pumping babies out? No.
The content, not more babies.
No more babies, bro.
No more. Hey, we're just waiting on Caesar, though.
I'm good, dog.
So don't put that on me, bro.
I'm good, bro. Like,
you want to bust another?
That's
too much money, bro. That's like.
Yeah.
I want to have kids maybe like around 30.
Nice.
I want to be so fucking selfish right now. I want to just do everything for my dream.
Yeah. That's facts. And thank you for being honest about that, because you know what? A lot of parents today, they're not understanding that, you cannot be selfish at all. Right. You cannot be selfish if you're a parent.
Yeah.
Especially if you're, I don't know how a lot of relationships work, but if it's a home where there's a male that works every day and the female that works every day, you just gotta find that balance. Because like you know what, you have to work. It's not being selfish. You have to work. You have to provide. So man, I'm telling you, parenting.
Dude, for me, my viewpoint is, and this is just my personal viewpoint, because
Wrong. No.
I'm going home.
You don't have a kid. You don't have a point. No.
You can't talk about this.
Okay, you're right. But for me, my viewpoint is like, I don't want to have a kid until I've done a lot of things I want.
And you did that whole halftime show there.
Yeah, so I have a homie named Rin, and she does pop music. And then so we were able to get a show in there together.
Gotcha. You were featured on one of her songs, or?
Yeah, I was a feature on one of her songs.
Okay, gotcha.
But
was that your first ever like performing at something like a sport event?
Yes, and that was my first time ever at a sport event.
Oh, for real?
No way.
So I've never, like I said, I don't watch sports.
Yeah.
So
Did you actually watch the game or not?
I did.
Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
He said they were just
You know what? If you're gonna watch soccer, that's the most entertaining type of soccer you're ever gonna watch.
Really?
Bro.
Oh.
Indoor, because
He
outdoor.
said really?
Because outdoor
He
soccer.
said, I didn't see it.
So if you didn't like indoor soccer, then you're not gonna like outdoor soccer. It's a lot more boring.
Damn, bro.
Okay, so I will say, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I said that because I wanted to say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
That they're trash.
Pause.
Nah, but like at the end of the day, a lot of folks don't like sports. You're not not the
it's
only
not for
individual.
Okay, I know where I was going now.
Yeah.
Thank you. He threw me back on track. So I don't watch sports and I don't really like care for them too much. But for this halftime show, it was my first time like going to one. So I just think it's so crazy that for my first show, and they gave us like the very top VIP. They gave us a section and
whole
everything.
suite.
Nice.
So like my very first time I go watch a soccer or like I watch a game in general, I get to perform at a game
That's
and I
what's
get to
up.
sit VIP.
That's lit.
So it was like really
You get
dope.
treated, bro. That's what that kind of reminds us. We just interviewed XB Valentine,
Right.
and she's from Austin.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know what? I've never been to Austin city limits, but whenever I do go, I'm gonna be the one playing. That's the only reason why I'll pull up.
That's a festival, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
in
it's a
Austin.
festival.
Right.
Hell yeah, man. So we get you, bro.
I'm very disconnected. Like I've never been to a festival.
Really?
Like yeah, bro. I'm such a boring person. I'm saying like, I don't
You
do.
seem like you will go to a lot of festivals, bro.
I
you would
actually
kill
don't, bro.
it.
I be seeing people in these big ass
Yeah.
friend groups. I'm like, damn, I need friends.
This
know,
guy.
right?
He
I'm
said,
dead
if I'm not
ass.
performing, I ain't showing up.
Bro, I'm dead ass. Like I need to just live some.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I think you're doing great as it is. You're an individual that knows
But
themselves.
don't you have fun while you're working though? Like while you're doing all this stuff, isn't it? Do you feel like it's work, or do you feel like, oh, I'm enjoying this because I love doing this shit?
Well,
Good
sometimes
question.
it does feel a lot like work. I think it's because I have to do everything myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The back end.
Yeah, and like I'm designing my cover arts. I'm designing merchandise. I literally stayed up till I stayed up till 3 in the morning the other night. I've been getting 4 or 5 hours sleep every night these
Right.
past 2 weeks.
Have you ever considered getting a manager or anything like that, or like getting just basically a partner?
Yeah, I think who I need in my life. I think 2023. That's really where I'm going. I have bigger festivals that I'm doing this year.
Nice.
I honestly think this is the year where I'm really going to solidify myself as like, okay, I'm really going to do this for my life. And I've already been knowing before
Right.
my first song even dropped.
Right.
But this is the year where I think it's really time to build a team
Yeah.
because I need a right-hand man.
Not for real,
Like,
man. We all do.
I need like a real manager who's actually going to invest his real time and energy and go all for me. I can't have
Facts.
someone who's going to half-ass it because
Yeah.
if I'm the amount that I work and the amount of energy that I put into my own career,
Yeah.
if someone can't match that,
You know, and it's so crazy because, for example, we interviewed
Q Taylor.
Q Taylor. Yeah.
Right.
So that's
Tay Money's
Tay
manager.
Money's manager.
oh, got you.
Yeah, we're gonna drop this. This
Oh,
upcoming.
I actually saw some of that, and because of that podcast y'all dropped, I looked more into Tay Money stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah.
Like watching her interviews. But yeah, I just wanted to say like y'all are killing it because from y'all's podcast, I dove into someone else's.
shit.
Nah,
dope.
man,
Yeah.
that's facts, man. And thank you for tuning in for
And-
sure.
And he was talking about that. I think that's where you were going with.
Exactly.
Where Q Taylor was talking about how he's a manager that's already established, that knows the game in and out. And he
Right.
says, I don't want to manage somebody that I don't see, not even the potential, but I don't see the work ethic there, you know?
Right.
And,
Right, 'cause
and honestly, you're in a space where I think you can get a manager that's already established that's going to take care of you. Because
100%.
if they see your work ethic, bro, automatically they'll be like, okay,
100%.
yeah, it's worth putting my
Right.
hard work.
The way he said it was, you know what? Why am I getting 10% of the cut, but I'm doing 90% of the work?
Exactly.
Whereas you're doing 100% of the work. So
Yeah.
I feel like any manager would see you and they'll be like, you know what? I can help him because he's helping himself out so much.
Yeah.
That's literally what the role is. He was talking about how did he come about becoming Tate Money's manager? He was like, you know what? It just happened.
Yeah.
She was calling me and she was like, I need this and this and this and that. Can you help me? And then at one point he was like, you know what? Am I your manager? And then she was like, yeah, I guess so. Can you be please? Type of
Yeah,
shit.
pretty much. And that's how it
It's
works.
all organic. So 100%, man. You got this, man.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
I'm just very hard on myself. Like,
Nice, that ADHD talking, bro.
Oh! No, but yeah, no, I don't even know where I was gonna go. I guess that is the ADHD talking.
I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as the crowd rocks with you, which they already do.
Have you been so focused on just like you that you haven't tried to build a team, or why is this year like been so like, okay, I have to delegate
Yeah,
certain
what
things?
triggered that?
Oh, dude. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that I don't show anyone ever in my personal life. Every time I'm on social
Okay.
media, I'm always super energetic, happy, guys. Chase your dreams, because that's what I honestly believe.
Facts,
I
right?
believe my purpose on this earth is to change lives and inspire people. God is using me
Mm-hmm.
to help change people's lives
Right.
that maybe necessarily, I don't ever preach God or anything, but I change lives in my own way. And I know I'm connected with my purpose.
Yeah.
And holy shit, I just fell off track. What did you just say?
No, it was
like-
about that.
Like, what triggered it? What
Oh,
triggered?
what triggered? Yes, yeah. Okay. I'm doing so much behind
Mhm.
the scenes. Like my friend Tori, who's a
Mm.
creative like director,
Yeah.
stylist.
Uh-huh.
She told me get the board for the music video ready, because I possibly have a partner, someone that you could partner with to shoot it.
Right.
As soon as she told me that, I said, about to send it over.
Mhm.
Literally stayed up for 3 hours. I did a whole project board.
Nice.
And then I sent it over. So it's like, and then I'm working on my merchandise drops.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a lot of things. Like I'm my own investor. I don't
Mhm.
even have a lot of money.
Mm.
I have to design the whole like project board. I have to come up with my homie's a project manager at a Citibank, and he's been teaching me how to manage my own projects. So I'm like going through this timeline, but I'm juggling, getting everything ready for the music video, the Outsider Kids drop. At the same time, I'm producing my own stuff. I'm mixing, mastering my own tracks. So it's like music is kind of falling off. And that's something I don't think a lot of people know about me, is like, I want music to constantly come out. Dude, with the amount that I work, I could drop so much music with actual quality to it.
Exactly.
But it's just like, I need someone that can help. I need to delegate certain tasks.
Right.
Because I'm just doing way too much. And I really do think this is the year that I find my team, or I start building that.
You think you're going to struggle letting that go, though? That
Yes,
power, control of
100%.
everything?
100%.
Yes, I
Because I do see
100%.
it, bro. Because like it seems like you have very much control of all your creativity.
Everything, yeah.
And once you start getting those people involved,
Yeah.
then
I'm gonna
everything
lose some of
starts
that,
like
yeah.
losing everything. You're like, fuck. Like, no, I don't want to be.
I think it's just important, number one. This is why I haven't gotten a manager yet.
Yeah.
Because I've had a few conversations where people talk to me, but I'm not fully defined as a person yet.
Mm.
I know certain things that I want in my life,
Mm.
but I don't know myself fully yet. And, you know,
Mm.
I won't ever know myself fully.
Yeah.
We're ever changing. But
Right.
I think whenever I have just a little bit more clarity
Then
like,
that's when-
I get
who
you.
I am and like the exact spot I want to go, then I'll be
Well,
able to define who.
I would say don't focus too much on that. Focus more on what you know you don't have.
right.
For example, your flaws. We all have flaws.
Right.
So focus on making sure that you understand those flaws, because don't even bother about that shit. And the less you do touch those flaws, the less
Yeah.
you focus on those things, the more that you'll realize that, you know what, I'm actually gonna work on what's really me,
Right.
what's gonna make me me. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And so in a sense, that's like kind of what I'm saying. Like having the clarity in what I like, what is the like, because I could bring a manager in, but
Yeah.
like if they don't know how to do a certain thing and I'm doing, you know, so basically what I'm trying to say is like, I pretty much I kind of have a vision of what I need now. Like I know that people fall in love with me for who I am as a person.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, I had this idea. Well, okay,
Yeah.
I need to find someone that can book me like shows, tours,
Yeah.
whatever. So whenever I go over, dude, I'll go to every fucking college there is around there.
Right.
2 days before the show, and just fucking talk to everybody.
Nice.
And I did that for this one show I had in Colorado.
Ooh,
We drove
Colorado.
out there, and then my
Bro.
homies, like, they were tired because it was a super long drive, and I don't blame them. So they went to sleep for a little bit.
But yo,
But in my mind, I was like, I can't go to sleep right now. So as soon as we got there,
That
I got my
ADHD.
stack of business cards,
Yeah.
walked out to a lot of apartments, put them on every card that I saw, went to the college. I was like it's hard for me to talk to people.
yeah.
And then so I was forcing myself to talk to people at the college campuses, handing out my business cards. Hey, I got a show. And then also just trying to have genuine conversations. But so I know if I can find someone that can book me shows all around, if I go out like 2 days before a show or whatever, I know I can make ticket sales.
I get
Yeah.
you. Nah, man,
Yeah.
for real, because
And that's where that's a good start. Where like the part where booking stuff, that's obviously you're doing it right now, but that's something that should definitely be put on somebody else.
for sure. Imagine,
somebody-
look, you said it yourself. That one show that we saw you perform at, and you killed it. You said that you outsold a headliner.
I outsold the headliner on my last show. We're going to say it so everyone hears.
Exactly. Imagine if you had a partner with that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's why we invited you over here. I'm telling you, bro, because we fucks with you, but at the same time, too, we understand your value and your hard work.
Yeah.
That shit's like that. No one's gonna talk shit about that. They
You
can't.
know what I was thinking about right now, bro? Because I was like, you finna be like a Kanye type of deal where like he's in control.
Nobody
right?
wants.
No, I remember when he was yelling at Chance the Rapper because Chance the Rapper was trying to give him some pointers on his music. Like, shut the fuck up. That's why your shit was trash. I was like, that's Ike in the future. He's like,
I can
"Bruh."
see that.
Like, I do all this shit. Nah, but you know what? What's crazy though? It's good that you have so much control of this stuff, because when you have people working for you, or like working for you, putting stuff, it's like they can't tell you this doesn't work because you've done it all. You
Exactly.
know, it's like you know every
You know it.
all of the aspects of it. So it's like
Yeah.
you can't really bullshit me on why it's not being done,
Exactly.
because I already did it. You know.
Yeah.
You have
And so
a-
that's why I think it's important is like, yeah, I have to do a lot, but I'll know every single aspect of my business. So like, if then I need to like go to like a certain project planner for a drop of mine, for a clothing drop.
Yeah.
Like basically what I'm saying is like, I can see like all these things and like, I know how to do it myself. So whenever I hire someone or just have someone on a team, whatever.
What if
Oh,
someone
no.
was to come to you and be like, you know what, I got you, but it's gonna be 50-50. Would you be okay with that?
It just
Nah.
depends on the situation, but 50-50 on what?
Like, I said, like the money.
Like everything that I make?
Yeah, essentially.
Fuck no, I don't
No,
need
bro,
them.
that's- that would be
Yeah, I
stupid.
don't need them. Fuck that. It's just like, what can they offer? Like, what value can they bring to my life? Because
Yeah.
my first Outsider Kids clothing drop, I made $1,200.
Yeah. There's a lot
And
of bread there.
Like, yeah, like, so I'm not just a music artist. I'm thinking about other ways I can
Yeah.
make money
Yeah.
through the clothing drops. And so, like, that's why I've been doing it that way. Like, for instance, I wouldn't like J. Cole's my favorite artist, but I wouldn't necessarily wear a shirt that says J. Cole on it just because that's not my thing. But I think Kanye went about it a smart way because he made a lifestyle with his brand.
Yeah.
So if you don't fuck with Kanye, you could still fuck with his brand. And so that's kind of what I'm doing with Outsider Kids is like, I'm making.
Adidas doesn't anymore.
You said what?
I said Adidas doesn't
no.
anymore.
Yeah, they fuck him.
I mean, technically, it do have his stuff still, but
I ain't gonna buy that
Ain't
shit.
nobody buying
ain't
it.
nobody buying this shit.
But,
Some
like-
fake Yeezys, hell no.
Facts. But for me, it's just like, I'm making Outsider Kids
Yeah.
live on its own as well.
Facts.
So that's a stream of income.
And it's a
because
good
I don't
brand.
want to like, I don't want to be anyone's bitch. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to have someone I can build with
Yeah.
and that I respect and that they're making money off me because ultimately, like, I always try to figure out how I can add value in other people's lives as well. It's not just
Right.
one-sided
Yeah.
because I want to grow and everyone's trying to grow as well. So what can I bring to the table?
Facts.
But for me to just split 50-50,
Yeah.
or that everything I make, fuck no. I'm gonna make it myself. Like either way, I'm gonna sell out stadiums. Like I'm gonna
Stadiums.
do a lot.
Ooh.
Like
Bro,
I don't
you
have
can.
a plan B. This is
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do with my life. I
Right.
dropped out of high school 8 times. I know people say like they dropped out of college, but I dropped out of high school. Like one of the
Jeez.
fundamental.
How do you drop out of
things.
high school?
I was getting kicked out a lot, and I was
Oh.
moving around, and it was just a
Yeah.
lot of shit. Like I was going
Yeah.
through a lot in
No,
my
no,
past.
It's crazy. Y'all remember Truancy back then? They
Oh,
would
yeah,
they would send your
absences.
ass to court. They changed it
Oh, I
recently.
forgot about that.
Yeah, bro.
I got truancy a lot.
Dad
I
asked
would
me
skip so
too,
many
bro. They're
games.
like, "You're gonna get arrested." I'm like, "Do it." Dead ass, bro.
Have you ever seen the movie Nightcrawler
Yes.
with Jake Gyllenhaal?
I don't know who that is.
The main actor.
You talking about the? Did he play in Morbius?
No,
No.
that's
Oh
Jared
shit,
Leto.
we're talking about a different Nightcrawler then.
You're
Night-
talking about
Nightcrawler, look.
this guy right here.
It's
I
not
think
playing.
you're not.
You're not.
Oh, my bad, fool.
This guy right here, Jamie. Come on, Jamie.
I got you.
DJ.
1, 2, 3,
Say that.
done.
DJ Jamie, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
The
that is
Nightcrawler. Look up.
Yeah, where
Nightcrawler.
he. That's the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
look up Nightcrawler, the movie Nightcrawler.
But that's the one y'all are talking about, right?
Yeah, where he's a videographer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you kind of remind me of that. Like whenever you have your own team. Remember, I don't know if you remember the
Oh,
ending scene
yeah.
where he finally has his team built. He's like, remember. And it's funny because like obviously they don't know, his team doesn't know, but we watched the whole movie of how he's fucking crazy, like how he
Right.
let his videographer die
Yep.
just so he can get that view. It's like, remember,
Oh, yeah.
I'm never gonna ask you to do something I wouldn't do myself. And like I just busted out laughing because like, bro, we know how crazy the motherfucker is. So
Yeah.
like we know what he's about to ask that
Yeah.
team, and the movie ends there. I was like, bro, that's a perfect ending to the movie.
Dead ass, man. That's a great movie.
You never seen that movie?
I've never
bro,
seen that
I
movie.
recommend that movie. That movie's
100%.
crazy, dude.
I don't remember it too well, but it was a good movie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a good
I feel like
movie.
that,
He
you
gets
know,
into character big time, bro, in all these movies.
He
'Cause
does.
He lost a lot of weight in that one because he took off his shirt and he was like super
Skinny.
scrawny, like skinny.
Yeah.
I believe that this movie was very impactful because if you could see the other movies that came afterwards, like the one with Adam Sandler, with the chick from Kanye West. What was the
Oh
name?
yeah, Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. It kind of gave me that vibe too of Nightcrawler, where like it's like the music in the background.
And the concept of it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nah, but it reminded me of that. I was like, that's gonna be Psyche. He's like, remember, everything I'm gonna ask you to do is I wouldn't do myself. What was this? I forgot
yeah,
to say it
so
already.
shit like that. You got it right though. Damn, bro.
Like that's Psyche.
Is
right
that
there, bro.
ADHD talking again, bro?
But yeah, no, I mean, I no 50 of all that I make. Fuck no,
I mean, at the end of the day,
because I know I can build it to a very high scale
Yeah.
by myself. That
Yeah.
why would I need to give away 50 of something that I'm confident in myself enough
it
to
kind of reminds me
build?
of Lil Cobain when we interviewed him. He was like, you know what? Fuck these record labels. I finally got my record label that I got that was shit, type of shit.
And that's
Yeah.
what usually happens.
Yeah.
A lot of artists, the first label or the first deal they get fucked, and it's like,
And I
work
think
out of it.
like for me, it's just I don't know if I'm fucking stupid or if I'm crazy or I'm delusional, but I honestly close my eyes and see stadiums. I feel the sweat on my body. I see it. Like I know it's real.
Yeah.
Like it's real right now, even though it's not here. But
Damn, chill
And
out,
so
Bad Bunny.
that's why I'm
Yeah,
not
but-
like I'm not in a mindset of like need.
Yeah.
Oh, I need you. Please save me. Please save me.
I get you.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I'm gonna save myself. I'm gonna make this shit happen.
Have you
This
ever
is
heard
my
of Lil
dream.
Cobain?
Who?
Lil Cobain.
I have not.
He's a good artist. He has over 1 million subscriber
we had him on
monthly
the pod as
listeners.
well.
Oh, fire.
Over a million monthly listeners.
And he got out of the label, and I think he's an independent artist. if I'm not
Exactly. So,
mistaken,
so you definitely give me vibes of him.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I said, and he said Bad Bunny, but it is true. Like even Bad Bunny, what he did, where he changed the game, where I don't even think he dropped an album until later on. Like he was already super famous when he
I
dropped
know,
an
right?
album.
You're right.
Yeah.
And at that point, his I think it is, doesn't his deal is like a 90-10?
It's a 90-10, and he usually gets a 30 mil advance for every album.
Because no,
And he keeps 90?
Yeah, because But the thing
Imagine-
is,
because
he didn't need that.
he doesn't need the
never needed
labels.
it.
Once you
Yeah.
build a brand, like you said, you build the brand big enough.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones hitting you up like, hey, let me at least get a cut. You know, and
Right.
then you have the leverage to
Yeah, because
say, I'll give you
And that's
10.
that's
Q
something.
Taylor said that too. He was like, you know what? If I get an artist that I can't resonate, as long as he's popping, as long as he's making moves, I'm of course gonna sign him. You know, type of shit. Like they're obviously gonna be 90-10. Obviously, you know, you can definitely push towards that. Make that your goal 90-10 because that's the standard for folks like you.
And artists are getting a lot smarter with that too. You know?
Oh yeah,
I think-
you build your brand, you build the core fan base, and you know you
Yeah.
have the leverage instead of the labels having to use
Exactly.
their resources to
To-
build you.
Exactly.
It definitely has the awareness. You know, the awareness in today's society is growing with artists. I mean, you can look at back in the day, Michael Jackson, Elvis. We can go on. All these record labels.
Have you
just-
seen the Elvis movie?
Bro, that
Yeah, I
movie
saw
was
it
the greatest movie.
I haven't seen it.
It was good.
I liked it. I think a better movie could have been Bohemian Rhapsody from
Queen.
The Queen. Yep, I like that one better.
You like that one?
There
Yeah,
was-
that was good.
There was 2 takeaways from the Elvis movie I got. One, I would have to tell y'all off camera. But then the other one was I saw him wearing the suits,
Yeah,
and then I had the Up Next Fest after that.
nice.
So I hit up DMKD, and that was the suit that I was wearing. And I got the suit because I was inspired by Elvis.
Let's
Nice.
go.
The Elvis movie. Yeah.
You have that on Instagram? That outfit?
Yeah, I do. It's actually it's
Roll up now.
it was that one, like where I'm sitting, but you can't really see it that well. It was no, it's not that one. I meant the one right above it. But you can't really see it that well. You can see it more so in the perform. Oh wait, there might be. Oh, I was just posting like some random shit.
Yeah, that's your HGG post,
Yo,
bro. Yeah, random
that was
ass
a
shit, bro.
DMKD suit right there. I walked in the runway.
Hey, that
That's
was fire.
crazy, man. And you definitely got the hairstyle for that shit, bro, with the runway shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man, congrats, man.
Thanks, bro.
But yeah, man, that Elvis movie, it really opened up my eyes about how great you can be and people will still take advantage of you.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just
that's
crazy.
I didn't see it, so I don't know his story like that.
You'll
bro,
see.
but-
You'll see
I'll
why
get
he
with
said
it.
that.
You, bro, like you should watch it.
The manager.
Yeah, definitely.
I know, right?
No, like watch it right now. Pull out your phone
Alright,
and rinse
let me
it.
start watching it right now.
Pause this shit and we'll talk when it's
You
done.
know, we'll come back.
We'll come back.
He just finished.
Isn't the manager played by
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump? Yeah, I was about to say about Forrest Gump. That's literally
Oh, he was in it. Yo.
He was a manager. Yeah. Fuck, what's his name?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Wait,
Tom
what?
Hanks.
Oh,
The
he
man-
was the manager?
Yeah, Tom
Yeah,
Hanks.
you can't realize it because he's really fat, right?
Right.
Yeah. They fat suited him.
Oh my god.
It's kind of the same thing as the
I
Batman
didn't even
movie.
know that.
Yo.
The Batman movie, I didn't recognize the Penguin until
Who is
I-
it? Tom Hanks?
No, the Penguin was look up the new Batman movie.
New
You're
Batman
not even
movie.
gonna realize who the
I didn't know
Penguin
who it was.
Leonardo DiCaprio? No, I'm playing.
is. No, it's the you'll recognize. I don't know by him by name, but you'll recognize him.
I don't know too many actors. I just know Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg, and Denzel Washington.
the Penguin right there.
Penguin.
Colin Farrell.
Who's Colin Farrell?
That's the Penguin. You saw the movie, right? The
I
Batman
did see
movie.
it, but who's Colin Farrell?
It's literally the fourth one. Huh? Like the fourth one. Like the second one. And yeah, that one. That's that one. You
I
were
don't
already
even know who
down.
Colin Farrell is, though.
Colin Farrell.
Right on top of
Read
that
it.
one.
Read it.
Yeah, that. He's a penguin.
What movies has he done?
Batman.
Just look up Colin Farrell, the penguin, and you'll see how on Google.
Oh, he's the mask?
Nah, that's Jim Carrey. No.
Why did I say the
Penguin.
mask?
Damn, bro, you can't even see it for real.
All right, go to images. Yeah, that's him, the penguin.
I mean, that's what they got to do with the.
You can't even recognize that's him, bro.
That is trippy.
I mean, we're getting to the age with movie production where it's not even a green screen anymore. It's just a huge ass. No, it's not even CGI anymore. It's a huge ass 360
Talking about
degree.
the LED boards?
Yeah, 360
Oh.
degree screen in the background.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because if you think about it, for example, I saw this with the Mandalorian, where it's a
Yes, that
shiny
was-
ass
yeah.
suit.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do CGI and shit? You know, it's not gonna work
Ah.
out with the shiny ass suit. So then you implant the the 360 degree LED screen,
Yeah.
and it basically reflects light like a normal life. You can't even see it's like
Oh shit! I
ultra
didn't even realize
4K
that.
and shit.
I didn't know about that
Wow.
until this music video that I got coming up. the
Mm.
guy showed me that that's the new technology, and he
Nice.
What?
Let's talk
It's
about the
dope.
music video. You're about to record one, right?
Yeah,
For what
so-
song?
yeah, it's a song called ZZZ, and honestly, I think this is like the new sound that I'm leaning into. I've never had like a focused sound, but I'm gonna discipline myself to stay in the sound for a while,
Yeah.
so that I can just market it for a good while, because I think that would attract a wider demographic as opposed to what I've been making, and I genuinely love the sound of it.
Mm. Man, I
What,
can't
do
wait to
you,
see
do you
it.
already know the concept of it?
Yeah, so the concept, I got inspired, like the hook is an electronic type of sound. So it's more of like an electronic contemporary trap sound. And so
Contemporary trap.
I just thought the word contemporary sounded cool right there. to be
Yeah, right.
honest.
Like that's
Use
not
it in a
fancy.
sentence.
Educate us,
It just
sir.
sounded really cool, so I wanted to say it. But I got it. So whenever I was 12, I watched Tron Legacy.
Ooh,
That's a good
bro,
ass
they need to release the second
Dude.
one.
Are they? They're coming out with another one, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Fuck.
That's a good ass.
Imagine.
I never saw that movie.
But
What?
it was
Good.
like the scene of it for a 12-year-old to watch that, and then the soundtrack of it, it put me in a different world. And so that's kind of like what I want to recreate the scene where the females are putting on his suit.
Oh, nice. No, I know which movie
You
you're
haven't
talking
even
about
seen
now.
the movie.
No, I know which movie you're talking about. Now that you put it up, it's like
2025.
There's like motorcycles, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that movie. I watched it young because it came out a while back. no?
Damn, you gonna make me rewatch that shit whenever I
It
go
was
home.
good.
Deadass.
When did it come
I
out?
was a
What
big
year?
fanboy
2012,
over
I
it.
believe, right? Or 2008?
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah.
2010.
10.
That was
I
12 years
10.
ago. So I was 13.
13.
Yeah. So I was young too when
Yeah.
it came out.
Yeah. I mean,
Nah,
what's your year? 2000, right?
2000.
Damn, bro. That's what we were just talking about.
Nah.
He said 2010. What?
We're talking about how like dating nowadays is like
You got what
somebody
y'all-
tells you they're from the 2000s and you think they're young, but it's like really they're
20-some
22.
years ago,
Yeah. But
That's
he was,
crazy.
But he fucked up and he
He's
said
like-
2010.
He's like, man, a girl tells you she's from 2010. And we're like, wait,
Like,
hold
R. Kelly.
up.
I know, right? I did that.
Like, yo, what
You
not
forgot what
fucking
year we
with?
were in looking at
I was like, we're gonna get canceled now. You're over here
That
saying
ass,
that you're a
right?
fucking R. Kelly and shit.
That's, nah, but for real, 2000. That's. I'm telling
It's
you, bro.
trippy. It's trippy to
Hey,
hear.
where's Kanye West at?
Bro, for reals, he's disappeared.
That boy.
He
I don't even know
gone.
where he's at.
He gone, bro. He's with God right now.
Like,
shit,
like
bro.
we haven't heard of him, heard from him in a while.
Yeah,
I think he did it on purpose. I think
He
Probably
knows what
so.
the fuck he doing.
he's done with the bullshit straight up. He said, you know what? I did my work. I've done so much success. You know what? I'm gonna take a break.
he also has no social media now. So
That
like,
ass, man.
Yeah, it's like, where's he at?
Wyoming,
what do y'all
probably
think-
Wyoming.
I mean, many platforms,
Most
they're not
most
even trying to
likely
give him a
Wyoming.
voice.
Really?
Wyoming.
Yeah.
He said it in a few like not like because I watched a lot of his interviews
Right.
when he was going crazy. But he said the ranch he owns in Wyoming, he always goes there to kind of get peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I mean
hella
that's just
acres.
beautiful as fuck.
Yeah,
that music
man.
video he did where he has all the fucking those indestructible
Big
cars.
ass trucks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all his ranch. That's all his land.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
That's
a
in
shitload of
Wyoming?
land.
Yeah, that's in
Like
Wyoming.
mountains out there?
Well,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
well, it's not exactly where he's at, but the cover album for the Yay,
Yeah.
that's in Wyoming.
That's
He
crazy.
took a picture when he was landing in Wyoming.
Are you ever gonna? Do you ever see yourself riding a truck, man? Because you into cars.
Oh, a truck?
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
no.
No,
I mean, I'll
truck.
probably own one just to have
You
one.
look like
to
you
haul.
own like an old school ass truck, you know, like a.
Okay, this might be subject to change, but I could never see myself owning a truck and
Subject to
building it
change.
willingly. I would have a truck just like move my.
Yeah, that's what I'm
my
saying. Like a
drift
old school,
cars and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
but-
yeah, like a
but-
truck where you just move your shit.
That's
I mean,
honestly
you
necessity,
definitely need
not-
one to
yeah.
tow your cars.
Facts. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why I could ever see myself getting a truck.
I don't see you in the truck, man.
I don't like
Yeah.
trucks. I mean, like, yeah, I personally don't like trucks for myself.
You know, though, talking about Tron and shit, I'm gonna get the Cybertruck whenever it gets released. Have you seen the
Which one's that
Cybertruck?
one?
Tesla.
Tesla?
No
Cybertruck?
way, you haven't seen the
I
Cybertruck.
have.
Yeah, it's the one that looks like.
He said he drew that as a
It looks
kid,
like a
right?
Mars
Yeah.
rover.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
he said he-
Futuristic as fuck.
The
That's
fact
what
that
I'm
he
saying.
said he drew that as a kid is like, bro, every kid drew that as a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that was every kid's drawing. as
You
a
know
kid,
what's
dog.
dope though is like whenever you become older, and dude, the only reason why I give a fuck to get rich
Yeah.
is just to be a kid.
Yeah.
Like
Dead
I,
ass.
yeah.
I don't care.
Access.
Like it's literally just like I don't know. Like I just want to create things. Everything I ever wanted as a kid, that's the only reason why I want to get rich. I will have a fucking huge ass trampoline park. Like whenever I get my bread, I'm gonna invite y'all out.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have
Let's
a
go.
big ass trampoline shit set up.
That way I can dunk on Caesar.
But
finally.
even right now, bro, even right now, bro, I get a little money, extra money that I don't need to. I just buy a Lego set. Bro, I'm like, bro, why did I buy this Lego set? It was not.
Bro,
it was $400. These are all my Lego sets.
You know what's crazy? I've been seeing a lot of people buying Legos. Do you think those are gonna be like the next hot thing in the market, like shoes?
I hope
They've
not.
always been.
Yeah,
I think they've always been.
They've always had a good value.
It depends on the rarity of
Yeah.
Right.
of the set.
it. Like that one, the set that's behind all that
That like Star Wars one?
the Star
Or
Wars
like,
one.
yeah.
That's a first generation Lego set I bought for $800.
Fucking
I shouldn't
nerd.
have opened it because it would have gone up in price. But it's like dead ass first generation. Like you know how the Legos now have like the exact instructions and stuff. Like
Yeah.
put it here. That
These
one
have,
just
like,
has that one
pieces.
just has pictures.
Oh.
So it's like you got to figure out
Where
where
the fuck
was the
that
next
shit
page
went.
that was going.
puzzle.
It's
a
OG
puzzle.
OG.
So it took me a lot longer to get.
Dead
like a
ass,
first
bro.
generation one.
Damn.
That one is rare, and that one would have gone up in price. But I just opened that shit. That shit was in a sealed box and everything.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, I just broke that shit. I literally had to break it with a hammer. Like you couldn't open it.
Damn.
With a
I think they-
hammer.
Damn,
God
bro,
damn,
we're
it's a
all
Lego
in.
set, not a fucking lunchbox or some
They're
shit.
like,
Well,
don't
it's 'cause-
break.
it's because it's
Fuck
sealed.
it.
It was sealed to conserve it.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, it was like from like one of the first Lego sets.
I mean, collection stuff, it's always going to be something that's popping. OG shit, like cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Watches, baseball cards.
Yeah.
all that.
Oh, did you see how Rolex, they're in the game of of buying resale now?
They're trying to flip their stuff.
Because everyone out here always sells
they
their
know they're
shit.
benefiting from it.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
resellers.
Because they hold the value in,
And
I actually watched something like that recently, like where
You just bought your first watch, recently too.
Hey.
boom, Casio, $23 on Amazon.
let's go.
I just thought it was so cool.
down.
It's so simple.
Have you ever heard of that song, Casio by Jungle?
I have
Ever
not.
heard Jungle, the artist?
I have not.
Bro, they're great. They're great.
You be listening to some weird ass artists.
I know, fool. I've been listening to Psyche a lot, man.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Hey, weird is good though. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because that makes you different than everybody.
Oh, for sure. Sure.
I mean,
I got a
shit.
question. When you ever see me, like, what is like just like the vibe y'all get off? I guess it's like also.
Bro, when I see you, I can't unsee you. Like I can't unsee my friend because I have a friend that looks exactly like your dog that I play soccer with, and I'll show you a picture of him, bro. But I'm
Bro
straight.
said I look like Jose.
I think he's halfway half Mexican too. But,
Oh,
but
man.
when I say you look exactly like him, bro, you look exactly like him. Like I have a team picture because we won.
There's people that say that sometimes and they show you the person and you're just like,
Nothing.
what the fuck?
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
Don't even look alike.
Nah, long hair, everything, bro. Like, I'll show you. Hold up, I'll find it.
Damn. Why are you making him feel bad now?
Nah, keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
Anyways,
Nah, but
I'm gonna look for it.
I see you as just like motivational as fuck, like especially like social media. Before I even met you, I was like, I could tell his energy is always high and stuff like that. But like you said, you show a certain side of you, but meeting you're just really open as
Exactly.
well,
Yeah.
which it kind of gets the person comfortable to also share.
it's definitely what we bring to the table. For example, I've seen you perform, and
Yeah.
I've seen you interact with your fans. So it's definitely two sides of you. The way I see it, whenever you came across the inside of the studio, passing that door, I saw you as an individual that I didn't know that you were a skater. But you
Yeah.
definitely gave me that vibe
Oh,
of like, you know what, this motherfucker knows about his clothing. He knows about his appearance. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
And you caring for your appearance goes a long way. How you carry yourself. So
Yeah.
that's all I got from you right away, straight up.
It's a
Let's
bad
see.
picture because he's all sweaty. But
Bro, you don't even look like him, huh?
it's a bad picture because it was that.
Bro, you don't even look like him.
Whoa.
It don't even look like him.
He has his, but he put yourself in a ponytail, dog.
Bro.
I look like that.
You don't even
This,
look
but yeah.
Bro, this after 3 games, dog. Come on, my
Come
boy
on,
was looking
bro.
rough.
Don't
right
do
here.
my boy like that.
all right. No, but that's what I mean. Like, okay, that's how I saw you as an individual that carries themselves. And
Right.
obviously, we have a lot of interactions with different guests, type of different works and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm starting to see resemblance with everyone that we come across.
Right.
And it's the ethic and how they carry themselves. And as long as you have that, you're straight with whatever the fuck you do. Straight up.
Let's go, man.
All right, boys. Do you have anything to say before we cut?
Anything to your fans?
For real, shout out to the fans, man.
Let me think of something real quick. I always say this on stage, podcast, whatever. You only have one life. Fuck your insecurities. Go do what you want to do, cause you're gonna die. Like, I mean, I know that like a lot of people have like this thing of like, I honestly don't know what I want to say, but it was something along those lines. I always say
that ADHD talking again, bro.
Preach,
take your
like,
pill, bro.
I always preach.
Yes, dude.
Oh.
Bro, oh my God, I was zombied out on the Adderall whenever I was a little kid.
Oh,
I'm about to say, motherfuckers, sometimes they don't like it.
They
'cause
fuck your brain up already, bro.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Sometimes it's hard living in a mind like this, but at the same time, like, it's
a gift and
kinda
a curse.
cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
But,
just gotta work, fight through it, straight up.
I usually have like super motivational shit to say.
Yeah, no, we believe you, bro.
But like around 3
Trust us, bro.
p.m.
Trust me, bro.
That's right. Nah,
Damn,
man.
I know once I leave here, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should have said that. But no, I just encourage everyone to chase their dreams.
Yeah.
You only have one life, and like yeah, we were able to wake up today,
Facts, man.
even though like some days seem really hard. Like, fuck me, bro.
Nah, bro.
Fuck.
No, but you hit that whole
I did
definitely.
not hit that hoe.
No, bro, you did.
Don't lie to me.
You did. The people that understand, they
Which hole
understand
got
you.
hit? And how does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Nah, bro, for real. Like, use your time wisely for sure. Appreciate your time and do something important. For sure, man. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out his music video releasing late March, somewhere around there. But other than that, we out, boys. Peace.